like about science is to look at big and little insects and bugs with magnifying glasses. I like the ocean, and I like animals, and I like looking out in nature. I can learn about things around me. My favorite thing about science is everything. We got to study trees in our class, and all the different leaves are different colors, and it was fun to look at them.
My favorite thing of science is about the light bulb, when you get two wires, one D cell, and connect one wire to the negative and the other one to the positive, and then you connect it to the light bulb and then it lights up.
What I like about science is that you get to learn a lot of things, and you get to do a lot of inventions and experience that you have never done, and you get to learn a lot of new other vocabulary words that you never heard before.
What I like about science is that we get to learn about graphs, and that we get to write a whole bunch of stuff out that we never learned before.
I like science because of the fun experiments. I like science because I get to take care of animals and other living things.
It's important teaching science because science is all around us. Kids are discovering new things about their world.
It's just so important to give kids time and space to really sit down and slow down their world and look at something really carefully, even if it's a drop of water soaking into a piece of wood. It's just such a gift to give them that time and that space.
I think it's important because it opens the children's mind to other opportunity and other possibilities, and the inquisitiveness that we can give to the students, it's always a good thing.
Seeing the excitement on their faces and the joy that they get from looking at something and observing something and seeing it grow, or seeing it, taking care of something that's living.
Teaching science is important because it's very motivating for the students. It promotes teamwork and also inquiry. Through the FOSS kits, we're allowed to do a lot of great experiments and activities that allow the students to explore, experiment with hands-on science.
It also gets them interested and feel more confident about their writing because of the way that we notebook here at our school.
I find that teaching science crosses over into all of the academic skill areas, especially the English language arts. And also, if a child is doing science, he absolutely has something concrete to write about. And then the teacher, to me, is then able to teach concrete writing skills a lot easier.
I do a writing piece, and whenever I want to get something out of them, all I have to do is talk about science, and they have a tendency to want to write more about that.
In all my years teaching, I don't think I've ever had a student who wasn't excited about learning science and doing science, and that's it's the sort of thing that just spills over into all the other curriculum areas.
We're not allotted enough time to actually do the full scope of science, and the children love it. They ask for it.
To prepare a good lesson, not only we need to read about what we're going to teach, but we need to look for other resources and to use outside resource to make it come alive, and I think that's where we catch the students' interest.
Time itself is always is a problem. I don't really have any other problems in teaching science. I enjoy doing it.
My favorite thing is air rockets because you get to pull an air pump back, and then there's a bag, and then there's a rope tied to two chairs, and then you get to push the thing forward, and then the bag. My favorite thing about science is that you can learn what animal makes what footprints. Favorite thing that I've done in science is the motor, how to turn on the motor with a battery and a wire and a whole lot of things to connect to a motor. Doing balance and motion, we balance shapes like arch and triangles. When I grow up, I want to be a scientist and explore animals that are living in the sea. I want to want more science so then I could be a teacher like a science teacher.